energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be... Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me!
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse him? Aren't you her friend?
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show. His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko.
No, it is magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko?
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't...
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much. Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Ah, and he was eaten up.
That's wrong!
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. It was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I have...
You lying little brat!
So what? Ryoma drowned? Himiko changed places with him.
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they'd changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no move. Could that mean his body was hidden?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh, wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Because it's magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal...
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. Magic.
No! It's Himiko's curse!
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than...
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I agree!
Maki was correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
See, so it did happen.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength! No! Your logic is all...
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere. That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you. Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words!
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase. Inside staircase?
His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace...
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you...
But...
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms.
Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ah! Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel, too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko...
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it...
Who else but Himiko could... You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Totally fine with that. I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter... So until this body takes its final breath...
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
That's wrong!
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there. Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that... If Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull them out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster.
Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats! you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
So maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas... then it wouldn't have...
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
And what of the tank containing the...
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it before we saw it.
But if the body and...
I agree.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, it is in such a space that...
So Ryoma's body fell into the water?
Gonta knew it!
What is it?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless,
Certainly something.
we all agreed that the glass pane was used to separate the... Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view. This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
Glass pane was lit. It was really easy to detach that lid. So no wonder they used it as a divider.
What the heck are you saying? That... Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with...
It only means we...
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko!
Apologize, Angie!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
No, it's okay. He should be mad at this class.
Oh,
That's what Atua said anyway.
what?
It's too bad that...
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet.
Great, now what are we gonna do?
And...
Because any of us could still...
Nuh-uh. No.
Eh?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is...
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If we try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, she means the alarm!
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before... Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay!
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
This is it! If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
so all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, you, and also Maki.
Now, Kirumi, you would tell the truth. Even...
I do this for everyone.
Beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Miu, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is!
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us...
I was in my research.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the
Suspect who?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
So wait, I remember now.
see whether or not...
I'm not
Way
the
on the
culprit!
culprit! Everyone's running away from Gota!
What is your alibi?
Hiding in the classroom.
When I was running for
I even tried hiding in the
others were
girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated
until they left with Gonta.
What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay
What?
at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
got a little heated if catch my door. Nothing else perfect!
What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure? Stay at the gym?
No, in my own room. Jeez. Tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure? The gym?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez. I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure? The gym?
I heard it! No, I think Hirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it. Kokichi met Hirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike Robot,
Was that supposed to offend me?
If I am the culprit, that would mean I transported him to the gym.
If you called Ryoma out to the... all you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of... Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
maybe someone's...
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki!
But there's actually one person we can...
Right? There's one.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Wait a sec. Since
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
The girl
still walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear.
That'd be a whole
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. You and Gonta's statements prove it.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, you know, I'm
Pretty stacked.
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got really confused. So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but we should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only one.
Then one of them must be the culprit. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
No, we should do something more. We narrowed it down to 2 people, since we don't have to randomly accuse. So let's find the truth.
And what if...
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us.
Work harder.
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide.
Even if we did that...
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar! If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. Let's first an argument. We'll catch the culprit in there. We'll scare the culprit. Right, Monokuma? Yep, I took...
You're agreeing with Monokuma?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously.
And how do you...
If you guys need some help getting... Not... When we started...
So, it wasn't...
And the reason... Because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video.
One of these...
And for us to figure... Take a guess, everyone!
That's it! It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive process of elimination...
Is that true?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! I only brought up the motive video to...
Excuse me?
Okay! If you're not the culprit, let's start this extreme death.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
I'm not the...
Which means...
Kaito, wait! Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't the culprit either.
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? It's just a hunch I'm...
Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
A idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about...
What? You believe in her?
Huh? In the end, the only... Whether I believe or not, that's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Wanting to... However, it is a...
He's an idiot.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaito, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspects.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to... I didn't want to say anything, so I'll tell you.
Oh? Tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place, but
That's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito.
That's right.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
quit fucking around. You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to.
Nor will...
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been A little after midnight last night, he visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, does this mean you...
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her.
Then why did Ryoma...
If you went around asking,
He never asked me.
Then
It's you! That would be Kokichi. So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
what happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's...
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected. Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right?
Have you seen everyone?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done, but...
Himiko! It breaks...
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during... I'm telling the truth. With Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I was...
With Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
if no one can prove...
I only feel the truth. I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh? Please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the... Huh? Ah, Kaito. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on this when we heard two people talking. We knew one of them was Maki. But now that I think of it...
Yeah, maybe...
Wait a minute!
So Ryoma and Maki did meet.
No, hold up!
Because I have no reason to bring it up.
Now.
That is true. If I knew for certain, none of us were talking.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Mock.
And you two didn't... If we all still...
Whoa, chill up. That was my bad. I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for...
That's right.
Yeah, belief shall set you free.
I'd be so... We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
All right, that proves... In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no...
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that...
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were...
It may be possible they slipped by without being noticed.
No one can slip by. What a terrible title for a door.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The bot...
Calm down, everyone! Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? Then the Ultimate Academy! Yippee!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
just before the morning and... I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed?
Entering the pool...
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym.
You're right in...
Piranha Tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
But who makes the gym also off limits at night? Should we trust Marky's testimony in the first place?
Is it...
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? I was in front of the gyms before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed?
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kanto! Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The Piranha Tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage. But pool next to
Entering the pool at night built off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we try? Let's go! It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony, too!
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime. I am positive that the window is how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the Piranha Tank. Curtains might have been closed, but
That means it was certain... That.
Even if the The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not.
Being a gentleman has...
I know! You tested it out while you were in...
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, if the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
You could have thrown the ladder back... Then Gonta...
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies.
The body could not have been thrown into the Piranha Tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids...
sorry.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the... You guys don't even know that?
Do you have the...
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out... Thieves just need to shut up and...
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? Hey, you gotta do something.
I know.
I don't think it really matters.
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we...
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? Huh. That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea. When Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the pool.
Himikawa under the bridge?
Thank you, Maki.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice. First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when we got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the...
That's wrong! The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at night.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as... in the morning.
Quit being so... Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink.
And I believe those scratches were caused by... This is it! The handcuffs.
Oh yeah, sort of look like they've been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks in the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape...
Because we...
Yes, though they... I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the...
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs,
Disgusting things.
that crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed.
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no...
I doubt he was ambushed. Whoops.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school... Except the...
Don't think the culprit. Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts something. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside.
That's right!
We keep hitting dead ends, since...
Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window. I mean, we're talking about a bot.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? What?
With this equipment,
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
What mysterious during last night's preparation? But the next morning, it's a mysterious mystery.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between...
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows, according to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach.
If the windows were closer together,
No, don't you think...
Not
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it? About 50. Okay. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that
wow!
It's nothing. You're going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
even if they did connect the windows with a rope.
Eureka! I got it!
Thomas Edison once said that genius.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it.
They handcuff the body to the...
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Well, anyway, they wouldn't just throw it. The culprit... But is there
Kokichi, are you...
Huh? Hint?
All right, shoot.
What?
Listen up. Do a...
Yeah. That's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Wow, you got brain damage or something? You need some...
I see it! It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the...
Well, when you... But wow! A ropeway!
You say the culprit. It would count as entering the gym with...
Last time we... Wait, who asked you last time? Eh? It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
You didn't put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke!
Then your little slip-up is actually...
Pops?
Uncle, Daddy's mad at you now.
Is all that remains of the
Don't look
once
at me.
powerful
This is...
Yoga.
Do not bully Monosuke.
Right now,
No more
you're on
blaming
the
each other.
threshold of an amazing
Everybody makes
adventure.
I want us all to get along.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum.
But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on.
So Culprit really used rope weight?
Yeah!
Ropeway murder! Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into...
I see.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to connect the... Why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. Even if one... The steep angle...
Be different if they even if inner tube.
Yeah, it would take... Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this
No, actually. Save for the...
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma...
Personally, such a bold...
What are you, stupid? Don't
Now, we...
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
Looks like it's time. But my sidekick here is on a roll.
You're just pushing everything on.
Well, should we...
Hey, Shuichi. Come on, man. I take responsibility. So use those skills of... That's right!
It has to be you! There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh...
That is not yet a certainty.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case,
The wrong choice?
if you do believe it is, I will refute your accusations with all my might. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by...
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is... Well, the preparations in the gym indicate.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several...
Like tying the rope to the gym link.
That's right. Not enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the cane in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion! While I do understand, a part of your If it were solely the rope and her I suppose 5 minutes might be enough. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
crux of the argument. How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the third floor wing, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words! I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Those scratches from when the rope was tied?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi...
Answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake. But I cannot allow that. I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I...
Hey, Kirumi. When you said everyone, it felt like...
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh?
You saw your important...
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about.
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me. But I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my... I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi?
Are we totally sure?
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gota just can't believe Kirumi would kill...
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so. She really is like a
Perhaps it was after she gained our
You really are
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday. But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient... It is still possible they could have pretended to help Himiko, but
We can't
Guys,
Yeah.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined... If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body to the makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proved...
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
And you're wrong!
Your words aren't going to convince me now.
All you care about is your own... Bet everyone's lives on a direction made by a self-righteous brat! You can't save anyone!
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain it's an important piece of the puzzle. Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here! The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our...
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
Fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi.
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your...
What? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
What's wrong?
I will show you the truth. truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all... The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime... It was then that the culprit used the ladder to... and removed the glass lid to put in... They used it... and used the ladder once more. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope... These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. All the pieces were in place. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the... and shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net. And then, at the pool, they returned... the rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, they pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. That's how the culprit got on the height difference. They used their own hand. That would have caused significant... But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, It also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the... That's the conclusion of...
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
The race was decided. But we don't... That is right. It's voting time!
Now then, it seems the vote... Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Oh my!
Thank goodness.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah,
Wait! Yoo-hoo! The truth is... No way!
say,
How?
No.
What?
I do not agree.
Damn.
Please!
Understood. I shall take that request.
Well, you know.
Yes, that is correct.
What are you saying?
May I?
Hey!
dumbass!
Yeah? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah. Daddy!
Hey,
Father!
Hey. What? You stupid!
well now.
I see. What's wrong? Yes.
So,
That's right.
All right! Kirumi Toad with clients in... The Prime Minister had a request. He requested, he asked, and over time... But Kirumi is up to the task. Oh!
What? Wait!
What is this?
I was called upon to as the...
What did I do?
How rude! But
I do not know. My apologies.
But
I don't like that.
Bears do not lie!
Hey,
What are you
Shing! Dang!
Do you agree? That is...
Got it.
A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
Then,
Because
wait!
Hmm?
Huh?
Well,
What?
No. Gee, in other words. Please.
That's true.
well, you know.
hey!
Ah.
Huh?
Okie dokie.
All right!
I see.
Because
Forever.
You need something?
Oh, man.
Shuichi!
Huh?
Hey! All right! Don't worry about it.
Because. But.
You mean?
That is correct.
Huh?
I see.
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this. For my nation.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Really?
It's okay.
Stop it! Come on, come on!
Okay. However... That's... Okay.
Yeah. It's because...
That's right.
For now,
You're right.
I won't forgive you!
What's wrong?
But... why?
Hey, so...
Okay.
Hey!
Huh?
What is it?
You get it?
Huh?
Well, again.
Hey, Maki! What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?